In this video series, I survived for a few days in the Amazon jungle with its indigenous habitants, a shaman and another member of the Yucuna tribe, who after being forced to join the Colombian army and live in the cities, decided to go back to their roots of life in the jungle. I ate like them, slept like them, and even studied a bit of their language. Join me as I learn about their culture, heritage, and traditions before they disappear. What's cooking up? Está bien. What's cooking, guys? Good morning. It's 7:45 a.m. Day 2 here in the jungle with the indigenous guys. And we're going to go hunt breakfast. Here are the hunting dogs. I actually made friends with this one last night. He came and slept beside me at night. Good boy. And there's a third one. Hola.
Este totumo, es que yo te di ayer en la tarde para que echara agua. De esto se parte por la mitad.
Sí.
Se saca y se...
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't sleep my best sleep ever because it takes some getting used to sleeping in a hammock. I woke up like lots of times throughout the night, but human beings are supposed to get used to everything, and probably by the end of this week I'll get used to sleeping in a hammock. At one point I woke up in the middle of the night and I was there laying down in my hammock, and I thought to myself, if something happens to me now, like I get bit by a snake or something, that's it, I'm dead. I mean, it takes a 1-hour hike to get into a proper road where you can get to a hospital or whatever. But then I just tranquiloed, as I like to say. Yeah, I just calmed down and went back to bed. Moments like this, these rubber boots really do come in handy. Also, I've noticed that they both have long trousers and only I have shorts. That was pretty stupid of me. I didn't bring any trousers, as per usual. The trees are getting pretty tall at this point. Now you can see where the machete comes in handy, because whenever there's one right in front of him, he just chops it down with a machete. There you go. Also, if you're wondering why I'm always with my backpack when we venture out, it's because I was warned that if I leave my stuff, they're probably going to get stolen. See, there you go. There's the tree that he chopped down. No, my t-shirt. Okay. This is for the mosquitoes. Yeah, guys, that's what I'm gonna have for breakfast. Let me tell you, no offense to them, they don't understand English, but it does not smell good. Yeah. I love how sometimes they just randomly punch me. I'm like, what? They say, oh, mosquito. Ah, muy bien. These are the holes that the worms create, from which we extract yeah. Ah, sin cocinar.
Ya ve, los perros encontraron ya la guarda, escucha.
¿Qué?
Los perros encontraron la guarda, escucha, lo está siguiendo.
Ah, ¿y cómo la perro aprendí buscar animales?
No hay que enseñar,
Cazar.
enseñarle a ellos.
So we're taking down another tree to get the worms. He's bringing it in with that beautiful backswing. Check it out. Bam. Oh. Esto. Por la siguiente vez, ¿sí? Ah, 2 meses.
En febrero ya podemos venir con uno.
Necesitas esperar por la Sí, entendí. Listo.
Eso es desayuno.
Voy a desayunar como un rey, eh? Okay, so we've got the tree down for next time. It's gonna be ready in 2 months. And now we're gonna hike back to the camp, to the Maloca, where we're gonna have breakfast. So I suppose I'll see you there.
Ya. Ahorita le mando un poco.
Ya.
Tu burrate casi acá. Vaya todo el negocio, pues. Todo lo que hay.
Breakfast is ready. These are mine.
Hay que enfriarlo, está caliente todo.
I'm gonna put in lots of chili. Here we go, guys. Oh.
¿Está rico?
Ah, bueno. Ah, denme un tantito.
Sí, rico.
Guys,
It's fucking horrible. It still has that same smell that it did when we tore the tree down. Yeah, I'm gonna keep eating. I'm gonna keep eating as much as possible because I don't want to offend them. But honestly, it's not good. Rico. Try to cover it up with the chili. I can't really eat much more. It's gotten to a point where I'm crying. This reminds me of eating testicles in Iraqi Kurdistan with Badr Khan. If you've been around this channel for that long. I'm definitely gonna lose weight this week. Check out the butterfly. So I don't feel so bad now because they've gone to give my worms to El Diablo, the guy that we saw earlier that's nicknamed the devil, and they were understanding of why it's hard for me to eat worms like that. Plus I've got coffee now. We brewed some coffee on the fire. Alright guys, so the time is 11:45 a.m. We're now leaving the Maloca again, and we're going to find some natural salt. ¿Puedes explicar por el cámara, por favor, qué buscamos? Ah, Nelson.
Vamos a buscar ahorita sal de monte.
Sal de monte.
Para preparar comida típicos de nosotros los indígenas de la etnia Yucuna.
Vámonos. So I don't really know how we're going to find the salt, what we're going to extract it from. But as per usual, we're going to find out as we go. What I do know is that we're back in the jungle and the mosquitoes are about to have me for lunch. El mosquitos van a almuerzar a mí. A mi cuerpo, sí. Every now and again, I burp a little bit and I can taste the horrid flavor of the worms that we had in the morning. Sí. Nuevo amigo. I love how everybody has a machete in their hands to pave the way when they're walking. Except for me, I have a camera. ¿Qué pasa?
Los perros.
So what's happening is they can hear the dogs barking and they probably captured something, so we're gonna go have a look.
Nada. ¿Ah? ¿Para? Ya. Ahora. Máy té đừng ốp nữa. Bật có thể giao cho thì họ cậy vậy. Đó. Mày vì gì? Hả? Mày vì gì?
Ah, por Por el animal no va a escapar de aquí. He's blocking off the bark so that they can't escape the animal.
Esta es la guara.
See, he stuck that stick in,
¿Ah?
and with that stick,
Sí.
no, explicando así, con with that stick, he touched the
Eso.
animal that's inside. See,
¿Viste, no?
he's using this tree to block it up again.
No, pues ya cuenta. Ya, físicamente. Ay, yo.
We're lighting another toka because the mosquitoes here are rampant.
Mucho mosquito.
No, está bien, está bien. I accidentally slipped on that. Very clumsy. That's it. Oh shit.
Esa es la guara.
Esa es la guara, sí.
Eso hace tu carga.
Ahí va a su carga. Nosotros vamos a llevar con el sal.
Sal.
Ok.
Mientras que usted va, esa va a su carga. Y ahorita él va a tejer bolso.
So apparently I'm going to have to carry it.
Llegamos.
He's going to make a bag for me to carry. And every time we sit down for an extended period of time, we light one of these mosquito coils. Because when you're in the middle of the jungle, there's heaps and heaps of mosquitoes. Tenemos suerte.
Buena suerte.
They're saying I'm very lucky because that wasn't the plan to catch the guara. We just stumbled upon it. The dog stumbled upon it. And now he's making the bag for me to carry it. Increíble. So we have the guerra inside this. Now he's looking for something to make straps for me to carry it on my back. Let me tell you, it does not smell good. Rather odoriferous, but what can I do? So that's what they're making the straps from. And they ripped it off this tree. It's amazing what you can do with a machete. These guys are incredible at what they do.
Quedó cortico.
¿Listo?
Ahorita, con él, de ahí
sí.
quedó como cortico.
Sí, está bien. Ah, muy bien.
Como
Como cargar una mochila.
Así.
Ajá, sí.
Eso.
Nosotros encargamos de cargar este.
Amazing
sal de
craftsmanship. Sí, la sal.
Ya usted ya tiene carga, ¿no?
Carga, ahora nos falta a nosotros.
Okay, so we're now gonna go look for the mountain salt while I'm carrying a dead animal. ¿Puedo ir con ese de Bogotá?
Sí, pues,
Gracias.
Usted va a viajar domingo.
Gracias, gracias.
Ajá, pero después del sábado él te va a hacer uno.
No va a ser otro, no ese, no otro.
Okay, so they're gonna make a new one like this for me when I leave the Amazonas. Cool. ¿Es otro árbol de sal?
Sí, es que está bien.
Aquí, así. So as you can see, we've got our carga and we're gonna go back to the Maloca. Gonna go back to home, basically. Home at this point. Alright, we made it back to the Maloca. I've been sweating buckets. These past 2 days I've sweated enough for a lifetime. Now we're gonna see how they extract salt from these branches. Ven acá, ven acá, ven acá. So we've skinned and fried the guara, and now it's time to eat it. And this time I better eat because otherwise I'm not going to survive. So I'm definitely going to finish everything this time. We've got the chili here and we've got it with rice. The rice is really good thus far. Now it's time to eat the meat. That's actually really nice. Tastes like any other meat. Guara. Como pollo. Carne de res. Sí. Lo mismo.
En Yucuna se dice piqui, guara, piqui.
Pichi.
En idioma mío, piqui.
Pichi. To be honest, it's a bit hard for me not to think of the fact that this is an animal that I was carrying on my back a few hours ago. But I feel like as a meat eater, if I can't face that fact, then I shouldn't be eating meat from the supermarket. And look, the chickens are enjoying some of the rice as well. Anyway, chicken that I buy from the supermarket or in KFC or whatever. Alright, ladies and gents, I think that's about it for this video. I'm gonna wash my dishes and also my socks, my one pair of socks and t-shirt for tomorrow, because it seems like there's not gonna be much else that we're gonna do today. If you're wondering what we do between going hunting or going into the jungle or whatever, it's usually cooking or just chilling. So I've just spotted the intestines of the guara that we hunted today, right by my feet. Apparently in the same place where we shower and wash our clothes, but it is what it is. Kind of gross, not gonna lie. They keep saying how lucky we are because of me. Suerte de ido, like because of my luck, we found the guara today because they weren't planning to. And they're super stoked to get to have meat. If you'd like to support my channel and more adventures like this, as I said, I had to pay 1 million pesos for this to happen. There's gonna be a link in the description to my Patreon as per usual, where you can make donations to help keep this channel going. As little as £1 or £2 can be really helpful when it's lots of people donating. That's about it. Thanks for watching y te amo mucho. Ciao.